Hello class 6 children. Children, now we are going to discuss question answers of this chapter Panchayati Raj. So let's start. Here the question number 1 is, that is, what problem did the villagers in Hardas village face? What did they do to solve this problem? We need to tell what were the problems faced by people in Hardas village and what solution they had taken out for this problem, right? So the first point is shortage of water. Yes, children, in chapter we have studied that villagers in Hardas village, they were facing acute shortage of water. Point number 2 is hand pump water level has gone down than the regular level. Yes, so this was the problem. And next one is women had to go 3 kilometers away to take water from river Suru. So these three problems were there in Hardas village, right? So what solutions they had taken out of these problems? Number 1, deepen the hand pumps, right? Second is piping water from Suru river. And third one is final solution, that was they will develop watershed development in their village. Means they will conserve water in their village, right? So these were the solutions they had taken out for this shortage of water, right? Next question number 2 is, that is, what in your opinion is the importance of Gram Sabha? Do you think all members should attend Gram Sabha meetings? Why? Children, it is one single question, but three things are asked in that. First of all, we need to tell what is the importance of Gram Sabha. Second, we need to tell should all members attend these meetings or not, and if all should attend, then why? So the first concept is, that is, importance of Gram Sabha. So Gram Sabha is very important body. Do you know why? Because Gram Sabha members elect Gram Panchayat, right? Point number 2, Gram Sabha keeps an eye on the works of Gram Panchayat. It keeps a check on Gram Panchayat. So Gram Sabha always keep checking the work of Gram Panchayat. Point number 3, problems and solutions can be discussed in the meetings of Gram Sabha, right? So here you can see in this picture, these all the villagers are there, and on the chairs these Sarpanch and Panch are there, right? And these people are discussing the problems of their village and they are trying to find out the solutions. Here one more Gram Sabha meeting picture under the banyan tree you can see, right? So that is why it is very, very important. Now, yes, all members should attend Gram Sabha meetings. Do you know why? Because when all villagers, they will gather there, they will discuss their issues, then they will try to find out the solutions of their problems, right? So why it is important to go there, to attend these meetings of Gram Sabha? Point number 1, problems can be discussed and solution can be found in these meetings. Number 1 point. And second is, welfare programs can be discussed. That is why, children, going to Gram Sabha meetings is very necessary for all the villagers, right? Here it is. Question number 3 is, what is the link between Gram Sabha and a Gram Panchayat? So these three links are there. Point number 1, Gram Sabha elects the member of Gram Panchayat. Point number 2, Gram Panchayat is answerable to Gram Sabha. And point number 3 is, Gram Sabha keep a check on the works of Gram Panchayat, right? So here it is, these 3 points you can mention here. After that, our next question is, take an example of any work, any task done by a panchayat in your area or in any nearby rural area and find out the following. So children, we need to see in our village or in any nearby village any task done by Gram Panchayat, or we need to answer the following questions. Children, answer of this question can be different of different students because you people are belonging to different villages, right? So why it was taken up means any work, why it was taken up. Second, where the money came from for that work. And third question is whether or not the work has been completed. So now, children, the task done. Streets were constructed because people were facing problem and old streets were not in good condition. In a nearby village, I saw that street construction task was done. Right? Why it was done? Because people were facing problem to move from one place to another, and old streets were there in the village. They were not there in good condition. Then let's answer the second question, where the money came from. So children, major part of the money came from the funds taken from the government, and minor was given by taken from the taxes, right? So these are the sources of revenue for Panchayat. Panchayat collected a little part of the money from taxes, and large part was taken from the funds received from the state government. Here it is. And third question is whether or not the work has been completed. So children, that work was timely completed. Here is the answer. Now let's go to the next question. Here you can see the street construction work is going on in this village. And now question number 5 is, what is the difference between Gram Sabha and a Gram Panchayat? We need to mention some difference between these both the bodies. Difference number 1 is Gram Sabha is members of Gram Sabha are not elected, but members of Gram Panchayat are elected. Gram Sabha is a permanent body. Gram Panchayat is not a permanent body. It is elected for 5 years. Gram Sabha, all the adults 18 and above are the members of Gram Sabha, but Gram Panchayat members are Panch and Sarpanch. Right? These are Gram Panchayat members. Point number 4, you can see members of Gram Sabha keep an eye on the works of Gram Panchayat, and Gram Panchayat hear all the concerns of Gram Sabha members, and Gram Panchayat work accordingly. Right? And last point you can see here, that is these members do not get taxes, means Gram Sabha members do not get taxes, but Gram Panchayat members get money as taxes and get grants from the government to do some developmental task in the village. Right? Here we have done. Now children, here you can see next question. Here a news report is given. Nimon is a village on the Chofula Siro road. Like many others, this village has also been facing a severe water shortage for last few months, and villagers depend on tankers for all their needs. Bhagwan Mahadev Lad, 35, of his village was beaten with sticks, iron rods and axes by a group of 7 men. The incident came to light when some villagers brought a badly injured lad to hospital for treatment. In the FIR recorded by the police, Lad said that he was attacked when he insisted that the water in that tanker must be emptied into the storage tanks constructed as a part of water supply scheme by Nimon Gram Panchayat. So there would be equal distribution of water. However, he alleged that the upper caste men were against this and told him that the tanker water was not meant for the lower caste. Actually, this is a news report. It was printed in Indian Express on 1st May and the year was 2004. So here we need to answer these 2 questions according to this report. First question is, why was Bhagwan Mahadev beaten? So why he was beaten badly by these 7 people? He was beaten, because he insisted that water in the tanker must be emptied into the storage tank constructed as a part of water supply scheme in Nimon Gram Panchayat, because he told that those person who brought these water tankers, he told them, you empty this water in Gram Panchayat tank so that everybody could get water. But he was beaten. Do you know why? Because upper caste people, they were saying that tanker water is only for upper caste people, not for lower caste people. So second question is, do you think that the above is a case of discrimination? And if it is the case of discrimination, then why it is the case of discrimination? So children, here you see, yes, it is a clear-cut case of discrimination, because high caste people do not want to give any kind of comfort and resources to these people of lower caste. So this is the case of a discrimination, right? Here last question is, find out more about watershed development and how it benefits an area. So what is watershed development? Actually, watershed development is a program, is a kind of arrangement which helps in conserving water in any area and recharging the groundwater resources. So this is watershed development. Under this watershed development scheme, many tasks are performed. Trees are planted in this. Then check dams are prepared and tanks are constructed. For what purpose? For rainwater harvesting. Barren lands, they are turned into green meadows.